This is Ebony Bell with Metro Weekly, and we're at Freedom Plaza for the 2010 AIDS Walk Washington. And we're here to talk to people about HIV and AIDS and safe sex. What do you think is the biggest barrier to getting people to think about HIV and safer sex?
The biggest barrier probably is, apathy. Apathy. People really either don't care or they've heard the message so much that it's become, part of everying else.
Stigma is one of the biggest problems that we have, and so a lot of people think that because you're gay and you're black, you're automatically going to be HIV positive. A lot of self-esteem issues have to do with being gay, and it all goes down to HIV. A lot of people that are infected with HIV had low self-esteem, and that's how they got infected, because they weren't thinking more about themselves.
One, I think condoms, people don't like using condoms, so that's a barrier, but what we're doing is actually like teaching people that condoms can be sexy, condoms can be cool, especially young people.
I think that people just don't really like to think about things that are unhealthy, and I think that particularly for younger people, not so much my age, because my age were the ones that were most affected from it when it first came on. But I think that people today look at it as being more of a chronic illness that is controllable by drugs, and they just don't realize the seriousness.
On top of the fact that we live in a society that tells us you're not supposed to talk about sex, I think that the biggest thing is that it's a gay stigma. If someone talks about their HIV status or talks about getting tested, there is an automatic assumption with people who aren't in the know that you're gay, or that you sleep with men, or that you're just amazingly promiscuous, and not just you should do it because you should do it, even if you've been with the same woman for 4.5 years and you still want to get tested regularly just because it's a good idea.
A little bit of a lighter note, we had Wonder Woman here.
I know, and I can't believe she did the whole thing. She turned around on stage. I was like, okay, she's gonna turn.
Anybody remember Wonder Woman?
We want to know, have you done the Wonder Woman spin anytime in your lifetime?
Okay, I have to say, when I was younger and I was watching reruns of it, and my mother would go into the other room on a commercial break, and I would just get up and do it. I would just get up and do it, and yay, what do I? And I would do the whole brace thing, with the bracelets, and so yeah, I was totally down for the Wonder Woman.
We've been asking everyone, have you been known to do the Wonder Woman spin?
No, but I can do it right quick.
Do it, yes.
Some shit like that. I don't know.
I believe I have. You have? Can we see?
I'm injured right now, which is why I didn't run.
I'm sorry.
So I can't spin. But you should see me when I'm post-cast.
But you have been known to do it.
I've done a Wonder Woman spin.
Of course we have. We were practicing it backstage.
Oh, can we see it?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Thousands of people came out to have their voices heard, and we can't wait to hear from you. Join us next week for another episode of Outspoken.